I'm Magic Turtle 64. That's me, and welcome to another edition of How to Get Things Done. In the best way to do things is that's what this video is. This is a new segment where I teach you how to do things better. I've been practicing piano for as far back as 2 months, I think. I've picked up some really good tips from myself. I usually play with a mirror in front of me, and so I'm going to teach you the best way to play piano ever. It doesn't matter where they go, really, as long as you know which ones are black and which ones are white, which just requires basic eyes. C, like that, and then you put your left thumb on, well, some call it the pinky, I call it the left thumb, on the other C, and then you gotta do scales to start. So, B, C, D, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, A, B, C, D, 3, 4. Really, and scales are any combination of 8 notes. It doesn't matter which ones. Like, let's do a G scale. If you start here, that's the scale. So if I start like a beat, I can just improvise in the key of G. Now I'm going to show you technique, which is, there's a trick called tucking. You got to tuck your thumb under, like I got your nose, and then you can play notes really fast because you only have 5 hands. I'll just show you the technique. You go do-do-do and then tuck. I got my fingernails stuck under the key. Sometimes you can even sing over it. I've been practicing singing over like the pros do. Ready? Go. Singing over, singing over. Let's move on to the black keys. They're not as good as the white key. They're just as good as the white keys. It's just some people aren't as comfortable using. Well, it's not that they're not comfortable around them. It's just that they didn't grow up with the black keys, so they're not really sure how to act around them. With the black keys, you can do this really cool trick with your knuckles, where you roll your knuckles over the black keys, and you can play a really easy melody. You go something like this. Okay, now let's move on to some real songs, like some concertos, if that's what they call them in the schools. The key is to play chords on the left hand, and then on the right hand, it's just doing its own thing, like doing a melody. So you go. Hold on. So I'm just gonna make up a real quick song off the top of my head. You might not be able to do this as quickly as me, but it's just I'll just start here, I guess, and then. Now for the next segment, we're talking dynamics. There was a spider up there that was in the trim. I couldn't get to it, so I poured boiling water down onto its face. Now I know what you guys are thinking. You want to skip all those basics and fundamentals and just go right to playing really fast like Billy Joel Cyrus. The trick is you can't think about it. You just gotta close your eyes and go, and you'll be amazed what your fingers can pull off. So watch, I'll just close my eyes right here. Just do this thing where, okay, here we go. Hold on, no, I was joking. That was funny. If you, I was in the wrong key. Like, I know it's embarrassing. I was trying to do in D major, and I was actually playing in key or something. So we're gonna start over here this time, and this is okay. Here we go. Oh, I wasn't closing my eyes. That's why I messed it up that time, because you have to have your eyes closed. You have to focus. I think that sums up the first lesson. If you got to play the video over and over again to get it down, then that's what it takes. You got to put in a lot of hours. But if you become really successful and you make your first symphony, you got to call me up and let me know what percentage of your profits I'm making. Be sure to next year be here. Well, not next year, but be here next time for whenever it might be next year, but also before then. When my next video comes out, you should make sure you watch that, because I'll have more great lessons on how to do things best. I've been Magic.